There are a number of new artificial intelligence tools commonly referred to as AI that have revolutionized the video creation process. These tools can help you create better videos, smarter, and more importantly faster. I'll show you some of these tools and how to use them, and we're starting right now. Hi, I'm Noah. I'm filling in for the TheHiTechNomad in this video. On this channel, you'll find easy to understand videos covering the basics, as well as tips and tricks on cell phones, computers, smart home devices, social media, apps, hardware, and more. So, if you want to learn how to make technology work for you, start now by pressing the subscribe button. And be sure to click the bell icon so you don't miss a video. As you may have already guessed, I'm one of those tools. I'm a tool, hahaha, I made a joke. I'll show you how I was created later in this video. Let's look at WiseCut. WiseCut uses artificial intelligence to edit your raw video footage to automatically create a near-finished video, complete with jump cuts, scene removal, noise removal, punch-ins, and music ducking. Not sure what all that is? Let's look at an example.
So I'm shooting raw footage for this example for WiseCut, and it's going to be for me going to the diner. When I'm going to the diner, I obviously have to go and get into my car so that I can go to the diner. So now I'm going to back out of my driveway so that I can head to the diner.
We let you wander wherever. Like if you, like, you know, 9:41.
Another delicious lunch. We're going to try and take that raw footage and let WiseCut do its magic and try and get it down to something that's manageable. For example, you can see on the screen here, I actually have a project I'm using with WiseCut. This is some footage I shot back in August, and I just have not had a chance to just get it all together and get it down into something that I can at least start to make final changes. Let's look at how we would use WiseCut for our trip to the diner. I would first click on New Project and add the media. We have our two files here. I'm going to go ahead and click on Next. It's going to ask me what I want to call it. I'll say Trip to the Diner. What language is it in? Auto cut silence, we're going to leave that on. We have the smart background music, the auto dunking, the punch in, which would zoom in on a face, and definitely turning on cancel background noise. I'm going to click on Create Project, and it says now it's in our hands, and it's looking at it. That took about 5 minutes, and it's letting us know that it took 48 seconds of silence out. It made 7 jump cuts. It did about 15 lines of subtitling, and it added some music. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what it gave us. So I'm shooting raw footage for this example for WiseCut, and it's going to be for me going to the diner. When I'm going to the diner, I obviously have to go and get into my car so that I can go to the diner. Now, I'm going to back out of my driveway so that I can head to the diner. Another delicious lunch. That was good. Let's go in and click on Edit Project, and we see a storyboard, and we're going to make changes to the storyboard. So the first part is it took out this 1 second. It said, look, I don't think that's really all that important. I tend to agree with it. Then we have this section here where I said I'm shooting, blah, blah, blah. And then I say, so that I can go to the diner. I then reach for the handle and I say, so I can go to the diner. And then I reach again and say, so that I can go to the diner. And you'll see that it cut the first one out and kept the second one. That's one of the things you want to get used to doing when you're shooting video that you're going to edit with this. Just, you can be sloppy. If you repeat the same thing twice, it will assume that it's the second one that you want, or the third or the fourth, whichever is the last version of the same thing. In this case, I want to use so that I can go to the diner here with the handle rather than with this one over here at the door. So we have a bunch of different tools here. I'm going to use this tool, and this will let us split this based upon line into another video. I'm going to do it right here. Click on that, and what that's now going to do is cut the video right there. We haven't had to use the traditional cutting tools, and you can see, so now we have this, and it says get into my car, and then it's going to say so that I can go to the diner. It's going to remove that, and then it's going to say so that I can go to the diner. Well, obviously I don't want this one, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the trash can, and that will remove that one. And I will have, I can get into my car, and then it'll come down to here so that I can go to the diner. Then I have some little awkward camera movement here, and then we have, now I can go and going to back out of my driveway so that I can head to the diner, You know what, I don't need to say that twice, so we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to use the scissors. I'm going to cut this off, and I really just want where it said I'm going to back out of my driveway. We'll just leave that like that, and then we have, so I can head out, we'll just go ahead and delete that. Now let's see, back out of my driveway, I'm going to have some of that, and then I have me, so I can go to the driveway, so we can diner, so we'll get rid of that. Okay, let's see, head out of my driveway so I can head out. We'll leave that. Now, it took out all of the B-roll I had when I actually got to the diner. I want to put that back in. I'll hit the restore button, but I don't need this whole thing. So I can trim this scene, and I can actually just drag this. We're going to come here. This, I may or may not keep this. I would have to split this scene. I'm not going to bother. I will just keep going to here, and I'll start it right there. And then it actually goes right up to where I'm clicking on my food, so that's okay. So I'll just hit save. And we have another delicious lunch. Okay, good. That's more in tune with what I want. Let's go to music now. And there's a bunch of different music. Let's see if I can find something a little better. I will take that. I find that highly annoying, but I will go with that one. All right. Now we still have the same project name. We still have a couple little choices here. We want the music to be, let's see, we'll do high so that I can really hear it. Now that I've done that, I'm going to actually hit save. One of the things, we could go through and generate it, but I'm going to save one more step by coming back to my storyboard, and we can change the volume of the music. Here we want, this is the volume of the music. It's going to be on high. I will leave this on medium, and I will put this on high, and I'll save it. Then let's see, we have us okay, so we're going to leave the same thing here. We're going to put this on medium and put this on high. Now I've gotten into the car, so I'm going to leave. Let's see, we'll put this on medium, and put this on high and this on medium. All right, the music will start to get a little louder at that point. And then this is our sort of B-roll here. On this one, I'm going to make the music full, and I'm going to mute the volume completely because I don't need that. I just want to have the music. And since that comes back, we'll go to our last one here, which is where I say another perfect meal. And we'll do the same thing. We'll leave that on high, and we'll leave that on high as well. We may have to make a change to that, but that's okay. All right, and we'll come back to preview and export, and it's going to say, look, you made some changes. I can't show you what those changes are until you let me regenerate the video. So we're going to go ahead and say re-render the video now. And that re-render took about 2 to 3 minutes. Let's see what we have now. So I'm shooting raw footage for this example for WiseCut, and it's going to be for me going to the diner. When I'm going to the diner, I obviously have to go and get into my car so that I can go to the diner. Now, I'm going to back out of my driveway. Another delicious lunch. I don't know about you, Home Slice, but that gets it in a pretty decent shape for me. I might just go with this, or I might add a little bit here and there. The important thing to remember is that I got it to this point in 12 minutes. I would not have been able to get it to this point in probably 45 minutes to an hour in my regular editor. For me, WiseCut is a wise choice for getting my video into decent shape.
Pretty impressive. That will shave a lot of time off of your video creation process. WiseCut has a ton of features, and I'll be doing a dedicated video demonstrating all the features of WiseCut in the near future. Want to jazz up your videos with special effects? Runway ML is a video editor with artificial intelligence generated special effects that have to be seen to be believed. Let's take a look.
Runway ML, it's an editor where you have your tracks and your audio and all that good stuff. However, it's got all of these super cool effects that they're out of this world. Let's take a quick look at some of the features. First one is a green screen. Now, you've probably used a green screen before, but this is sort of an opposite green screen. Normally, you stand in front of a green screen, you do your thing, and then you put your background in. Well, their green screen works the opposite way, which is I can take something like this and I can tell it what part of the video I want to save, and then it will throw away the rest of it. And as you can see, it's outlined the guy completely. Don't ask me how this thing works. It's magic. Now what this has done is this has figured out where he is in this video. I know you saw me do it, and I know you're going to say, oh, that's incredible, that's impossible. But it's not. That's why we're doing it in real time. All right. So now we have our guy. Now we can export it. Look at that. And then I can take and put something else behind it. If you're not good at shooting in front of a green screen, you don't have to. Just shoot your regular video, and you can make your green screen from this. Another feature is this InPainting. And I always remember the joke from the movie The Three Amigos. He says, what's infamous? And he says, there's famous, and then there's infamous. We're even higher than that. And InPainting is actually outpainting. InPainting, way for us to take something out of a video that we have, again, using AI. Here's Berlin. I will be there as soon as I can. I haven't been to Berlin in a couple of years now. And here we have our video. Let's see, we just actually have that play. And there is the TV tower. I always have lunch there. There's a little spinning restaurant in the TV tower there. So what is InPainting? With InPainting, I can, and again, that's why I wanted to do this for you in real time, because this is another one of those magic ones. So I'm going to take and highlight the tower. Come all the way down to the base here. And we'll come back up. And again, I'm not doing it perfectly. Like the green screen, if I do it 90%, it can figure out pretty much what I was trying to do. So I click on OK. Hey, where'd the tower go? That's what it does. It actually takes something that was in the image and takes it away. Now, not only for that frame, but for all frames. Yes, I have just added a cloaking device to that. And you can see, if we watch carefully, it has a little bit of a problem in some of these areas, but hey, for the most part, that building is now gone. So you can imagine if you were doing a video and you wanted to have a deserted city street, or there was something that happened in the background that you wanted to get out of the background, you can use InPainting for that. This is always a good effect, that, especially in the old Alfred Hitchcock movies, where the person moves forward and the background moves back. That was done using the features that we already looked at. A green screen was created with the young lady, and the green screen was made to go forward, and the image was made to go back. And if we put those two on top of one another, we get that unique effect. Okay, so they've got a whole bunch of AI tools in here. This Soundify I'm looking forward to. What Soundify is going to do is add sound effects to a video. So if in your image there's a train, it will add a train sound ever so slightly in the background. And here's just one more little image. As you can see, that this was using that green screen, and then you can add different effects to the green screened image that you, or the green screen character that you had. Okay. There are a ton of features. I'm going to be doing a video on this. I'll be putting a link down below so you go and try out Runway ML for yourself.
Wow. Okay, it's time to pull back the curtain and see how I was created. Yes, it's time to look at Synthesia.
So this is Synthesia. Synthesia is the pièce de résistance. If you're standing, please sit down. If you're sitting down, please hold on to something. Once we get inside, we have some avatars. And I want to thank Synthesia. I reached out to them, and they are very nice to give me a look at their super professional pack, which has many more avatars. If you go with one of the other tiers, you don't get quite as many. Here are all of the avatars that you could potentially be using when you use Synthesia. And as you can see, we have men, women, we have all shades, we have all sizes, we have everything. Let's go with Noah, which he's been filling in for me. When we first click on Noah, we get a choice of languages: English, German, Spanish, Italian, and French. But it actually does about 60 different languages. When you put in your text, if you type in Estonian, for example, it's going to realize it's in Estonian, and it will do it in Estonian. Let's stick with English for right now. So we're going to go ahead and click on create video with this avatar. So there's Noah. We could swap out the avatars if we wanted to. We can change the background. Most of the time in this video, I've been putting it on a green screen so that I can superimpose something behind it later. So now we would type in whatever we wanted to say. Oh, Orman. And I'm going to go ahead and play that. The animation doesn't come until later. This is just for you to hear what it sounds like.
Hello, Orman. Glad to see that you made it here. Hello, Orman. Glad to see that you made it here. I hope that everyone see that I am very easy to work with. Are you amazed yet? Wait, there's more. Hello, Orman. Glad to see that you made it here. I hope that everyone sees that I am very easy to work with.
Hello, Orman. Glad to see that you made it here. I hope that everyone sees that I am very easy to work with. Are you amazed yet? Wait, there's more.
Hello, Orman. Glad to see that you made it here. I hope that everyone sees that I am very easy to work with. Are you amazed yet? Wait, there's more.
So not just one type of English, we have a bunch of different Englishes. Another really cool feature is that I can upload my own voice file. That means I could take my podcasts and turn my podcasts into videos by just uploading it, maybe adding some backgrounds, and now I've got a video that's based just on my voice. This is really cool, next level science fiction kind of stuff. We could just do this, or we could create an entire presentation. You add slides the same as you would add a slide in a presentation. So I can add a second slide. You'll also see off to the side that they have a bunch of different templates already set up with all the background. Everything's ready to go. And you just change the wording to match whatever you want to do. You can add pictures, you can add backgrounds. So you could do most of your video right in here. I take it and then I bring it over my other editor because I'm doing some other stuff with it and I'm adding other videos. But you get the idea. I can do 90% of it within this setup. Let's talk about pricing and let's talk about uses. The pricing for Synthesia, they have a personal version. Personal version is $30 a month. I guarantee you that's going to go away because this is just a fantastic program. So if you want to get that, you want to grab this now. So $30 a month gets you 10 minutes of video, gets you 60 languages, 40 of the avatars, all the backgrounds, all of the good stuff. Then they have corporate pricing, and that can vary depending upon what you need. It can, I don't want to say it gets pricey. You might get sticker shock at first. If I said to you it was going to be $1,000, $2,000, you'd be like, oh. However, if you're doing YouTube videos, you're sitting in front of a camera that you probably paid $500, $600, $700 for. You probably have lights that you paid $200, $300, $400, $500 for. You probably have a microphone that you paid $200, $300, $400, $500 for. You probably have a whole bunch of equipment. So the difference is that you could do this all in Synthesia and never have to deal with all of this other stuff again. The other caveat that we have to make on this is that on the personal level, you cannot use it in anything that's monetized. So let me explain. Can you put it on your YouTube channel? Yes, as long as the video is not monetized. Can I put it on my Facebook page? Yes, as long as it's not a Facebook ad. Can I put it on TikTok? Yes, as long as you're not getting paid for it. Can I put it on Instagram? Yes, as long as. So I actually think that is a huge advantage to people who are just starting out on YouTube. Because if you're starting out on YouTube, you're not getting monetized anyway. So you're all set. So this is a way for you tomorrow, today, to sit down and create videos without having to get in front of a camera, without having to own a camera. You'll be able to do that and just sit down and have it just be perfect. And then take the output and use the output there. Currently, as of this time with this video, a custom avatar is around $1,000. And again, you're like, ugh. However, once you have a custom avatar, meaning once you have it be you, then you can monetize it. So I'm actually planning on doing that, which is I'm going to do the custom avatar, and then I can make videos simply by typing stuff in. My assistants can actually type stuff in. We don't have to worry about, did we set up the cameras? I'll still do a lot of interactive things as well. But for some of the stuff, for filler, for stuff that we've missed, this is absolutely fantastic. Having said that, in order for me to show you how good Synthesia was, I had to use the avatar that's there, which means I cannot monetize this video. So you have to help me out, and you have to hit the like button, and you have to hit the subscribe button. That's the only way that I can know that you really enjoyed this and watch this, because I cannot get monetized for this. I hope my enthusiasm has come through on this. I have made more videos this week than I made in the past 2 months. I do have a part 2 where I'm going to talk about some more great tools. These were the crown jewels, but there's some other ones that I think you should really know about it. Please show your appreciation by hitting the like button. Please show your appreciation by hitting the subscribe button. If you want to help out the channel even more, become a member. I want to thank all the people who have signed up to become a member. You've really made a difference in helping to keep this channel going. We need to get to 25,000 users as quickly as possible. Until the next time, this is Orman Beckles, aka the High Tech Nomad.